Signor Hanma, vedo che come al solito sta lavorando.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Hello community and welcome to the Discount Action Figure Dude. I am your host, Christopher. As you can tell by the little intro, we are dealing with an anime character, and as you can tell by our backdrop here, that we have some Kung Fu enabled characters, including Wong. You may be asking yourself, why is Wong back there? No, it's not because this is a Asian themed diorama and most of the characters in here are Asian. It's because I'm pretty sure with some certainty that Wong knows Kung Fu. I'm almost positive that Wong knows Kung Fu. But we are here in what would normally be a bootleg alley, but since we're already set up for Kung Fu, we're not going to go to our usual bootleg alley location, as we're just going to use our dojo diorama for the bootleg, and that bootleg would be the bootleg of the Storm Collectibles, son of Ogre, Baki Hanma, Yujiro. This would be Baki Hanma's father, the strongest man in the world's greatest fighter. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen Baki Hanma. We'll get into that after. Oh gosh, after we cut this bitch open. And here goes Yujiro out of the box, surrounded by all that he comes with, which is quite a bit, as you can plainly see, including 3 extra heads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of hands, an extra pair of feet, and his outfit that he wears in the anime. You may look at this guy and be like, hey, why he has a lot of muscles. Yes, he does have a lot of muscles. They might have actually toned him down on the action figure from how he actually looks in the cartoon. But, wow, let's say we take a closer look at Yujiro Hanma, the Ogre. So we went ahead and put on one of Yujiro's many heads, with him looking rather crazed. We went ahead and put on Yujiro's outfit, which fits. I guess on this bootleg, the pockets area seems to be ripped, or they're just actually pockets that Yujiro was supposed to put his hands in. I'm not sure, but let's take a closer look at this guy, who... yeah, Yujiro. Yeah, this is so far. We can tell you that at least as far as looks go, this is an excellent looking action figure. As we scan up the rather striated and muscular Yujiro, who we felt more comfortable putting Yujiro in some clothes. If you knew Yujiro like I know Yujiro, Yujiro does not mind walking around in his spandex tidy blackies at all. But we mind you walking around in them Yujiro, so we went ahead and put some clothes on you. As you can see, his head sculpt looking pretty good. We also put on one of his many pairs of hands, because Yujiro likes to strike a pose and be able to do various Kung Fu moves. You might as well take a look at these other heads that my man comes with. And this is the angry Yujiro head. And I don't know, is Yujiro laughing? Just out of sheer fear. Iron Fist just fell over. And of course, this is the standard calm head that Yujiro came in out of the box. So you see how Yujiro looks. I guess the next question is, how does this master fighter, the best fighter in the world, the strongest man in the world, how does he actually move? Well, Yujiro has double jointed knees that only go so far. As we do that, I guess they do go further. You gotta force them a little bit. You don't want to force them too much, I guess, or we'll break this bootleg Storm Collectible. Yujiro also has double jointed arms, which go back so far. Yujiro has an ab crunch, which moves forward so far and moves back so far. I just moved him too far back again. I consider that a failsafe, not a quality problem, so I won't break him. So don't take him any further back than that, or else he'll break on you. Not break, but he'll detach, let's call it that. He has excellent waist swivel, and also swivel at the ab crunch. He clearly, before we put his shirt on, he had a nice butterfly joint. Looks like the clothes may be hindering his movement a little bit. And I imagine that Yujiro will be able to get in some kind of kung fu pose, because he is the best fighter who's ever lived, except for maybe his son. And yeah, Yujiro can strike a last dragon pose. Yujiro, you're killing me here. But Yujiro is a bootleg action figure, so some of this is to be expected, Yujiro. But he connects pretty quick, so be careful when making Yujiro do things that Yujiro doesn't want to do. So anyway, yeah, Yujiro looks like he is ready to do some kung fu fighting right now. When Yujiro detached at the chest, that is, you got to see how Yujiro works. So you could do that with a bootleg. I would be pissed off if this was the actual Storm Collectibles that I paid $115 for, but this is interesting. So Yujiro's chest ball peg plugs into this, and this little section plugs into the arms, which, I mean, you can really, if you had to, you can break Yujiro down to his barest common denominator and just detach him as you so please. For reasons I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can literally break this guy down to just completely take him apart. Say you want to do some modding or some painting of this particular bootleg, which did not cost a lot of money. We'll go over that in a minute, but give me a second while I put Yujiro back together. And here goes Yujiro, just standing around. I think I put his hands either in his pocket or in his ripped pants. I don't know which one. We'll go with the pocket. And he's holding a bird, because why not? Exactly. But Yujiro is a big boy. So for comparison's sake, here goes Yujiro next to a classified G.I. Joe. As you can see, much bigger than that guy. Here goes Yujiro next to a much bigger figure, a Capcom versus SNK Ken, old school guy. Much bigger. He's a big dude, this guy. Here goes Yujiro next to Liu Kang, a McFarlane figure. He is not much bigger than Liu Kang, but clearly he has been working out a little bit more than Liu Kang. But yeah, they scale pretty good together, though. Yeah, they do scale pretty good together. And here goes Yujiro next to a Marvel Legends Shang-Chi, the comic book version of Shang-Chi, who Yujiro looks like he's ready to eat, if he so chose. And here goes Yujiro next to a tiny lady. Such a big guy. Such a big guy. This guy was just hanging out, the Fondroy, the Batman, and there goes Yujiro next to him. He's not that much taller than that guy. Yeah, they look pretty good together. Oh, just so you can see on the back of the box, those ripped parts, they're pockets that he can stick his hand. They're poorly done pockets, but they are pockets that he can stick his hand in. So, pro tip on shopping from Temu. If you have a Temu account, go ahead and put something in your cart. And make sure it's not too expensive, less than $20. I believe this guy costs $18. and just let it sit there. Don't do anything to it. Just let it sit there. Maybe a month or two. Eventually, Temu is going to make you an offer and give it to you for free. Whatever you like, 2 items from your cart are now free. Like this guy. Now, of course, you're going to have to buy probably $40 worth of other junk to activate these 2 free things. Therein lies the rub. But yeah, so this guy kind of cost $18. He was kind of free. Either way, I don't know. See it the way you know. Either way. I believe this particular bootleg is also available on AliExpress for generally the same amount of money. But this is a fascinating bootleg. The good part is that he comes with a lot of stuff. Heads, hands, feet, clothes, and he looks amazing. The bad part is he's kind of like the last couple of bootlegs that we've looked at have been fairly incredible as far as quality is concerned. That CT Toys Miles Morales was really good, except for maybe a loose arm, which could be a problem. And also that Mafex the Batman, which was quite honestly one of the best action figures I've looked at in a long time, bootleg or not. So this guy has a few issues. He comes apart pretty easily at the diaphragm. His butterfly joints are a little on the messed up side. His clothes are a little bit on the ripped side. But before those other 2 bootlegs, these flaws I just told you about in regards to Yujiro, they're more than acceptable for the price. And we can work with those, just like we can work with him now. Again, we're not giving him a value because he's a bootleg figure. But considering all he comes with and how good this guy looks, he is certainly worth my purchase. And if you want to watch a really, really crazy anime, you should watch you some Baki Hanma.